Hi, my name is Joanna. Welcome to my 30 minute beginner class. What you're going to need today is just a mat and enough space so you can swing a leg and an arm around. Also, make sure if anything what I say does not agree in your body, please don't do it. Sit this one out and make sure you've got a medical clearance to perform any physical activity. So we are going to begin from laying on our backs. So lay yourself comfortably on your mat with your knees bent. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your pelvis is in neutral position. You maintain tiny little gap underneath your lower back. Your ribs are soft on the mat. Your shoulders are flat on the mat. Your chin is slightly tucked in. So you're looking for a length at the back of your neck. Now, how do you check is your pelvis in neutral? If you place the heels of your hands onto your hip bones and you're going to extend your fingers to your pubic bone, all those three body landmarks should be aligned on the same plane. Very good. Now what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to ask you to place your arms by your sides and reach your fingertips down towards your toes. And I want you to notice by doing so, you should feel your shoulder blades falling into its neutral alignment. Take a deep breath in through your nose. On an exhale, I want you to draw your abdominals in. Tip your pelvis backwards. And you're going to notice your pubic bone is reaching towards the ceiling. You've imprinted your spine with the mat. Now press your feet into the mat. Use the back of your legs to peel your spine, bone by bone, all the way up towards the ceiling until your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are on a straight line. Pause there for a second. Make sure you're pressing your big toe into the mat. You're engaging your inner thighs to keep your knees aligned. They will want it to roll out. But make sure you're engaging those inner thighs. You're keeping your knees and your hips aligned in a straight line. You're curling the tailbone between your legs. You're drawing your abdominals in. You're pressing your arms to the mat so the collarbones are wide and open. You're looking at the ceiling. Inhale there. On an exhale, draw your abdominals in. Tuck your tailbone between your legs and slowly with control, melt your spine all the way down until your tailbone is heavy on the mat. Your pelvis is back to neutral. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw your abs in. Tip your pelvis back. Pubic bone is reaching towards the ceiling. Your back is flat with the mat. Press your feet into the mat. Use the back of your legs to peel your spine all the way up. Inhale at the top. Exhale slowly with control. Lower your spine all the way down. We go again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw the abs in. Tip your pelvis back. Press your feet into the mat. Use the back of your legs to peel your spine all the way up. Make sure the big toes pressing down. You're engaging your inner thighs. You're curling the tailbone between your legs so you feel your bum muscles and the back of your legs muscles working really hard. Make sure you're not pushing your ribs out. Those are soft. Abdominals are drawn in. Press your arms down. Inhale there. Exhale. Melt your spine. Articulate it bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Very good. Once your pelvis is heavy on the mat, I want you to bring your arms out to the sides. Walk your feet together, walk your toes together, and zip your inner thighs. So visualize like you've got one leg. Reach long through the fingertips. Press your shoulders down to the mat. Breathe in. Rotate your knees and hips to the right. You're going to counter rotate your ribs to the left, making sure that those legs are glued together. You're not arching your back. Your left shoulder is pressing down into the mat. Draw the abs in. Exhale. Return to center. You should feel that raining sensation of your spine. Inhale. Bring your knees and hips to the left. Your ribs will counter rotate to the right. Pressing the right shoulder down to the mat. Reaching long through the fingertips. Draw your abs in. Exhale. Return to center. We go again. Inhaling, rotating to the right, ribs go to the left. You're looking at the ceiling. Draw the abs in, exhale, back to center. Make sure the legs do not slide one of another. Inhaling, rotating to the left. Ribs going to rotate to the right. Draw the abs in. And exhale, back to center. Very good. Now I want you to walk your heels away, walk your toes away. So now your feet are aligned with your sit bones. You're going to bring your hands, interlace your fingers into the webbing, and you're going to place your hands at the back of your head. You are cupping the bulge of your head in your hands. Your pelvis is in neutral, your feet are planted into the mat. You are pulling your elbows and shoulder blades apart, and you should notice that by drawing the elbows and shoulders away from the spine, they are engaging those muscles right underneath your armpits, which are connected to your abdominal muscles. So you should have that hugging sensation of your shoulders hugging your ribs on the sides. You maintain a little golf ball between your chin and your chest. Breathe in, breathe out, draw the abs in, float your head and chest off the mat. Look through your thighs, pause there for a second. Make sure you're not gripping with your bum muscles are relaxed. You're drawing your abdominals in, your tailbone is heavy on the mat, and I want you to think of bringing sternum down towards your hips. Inhale there. Exhale, slowly control it down. We go again. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, draw the abs in, float your head and chest. Make sure you're not pulling with your arms. Your head is heavy in your arms. Inhale there. Exhale, control it down. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Float your head and chest. Up. Inhale there. And exhale, lower it down. We go again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Float your head and chest up. Stay there. Inhale, can you lift yourself a little bit higher? Think about armpits reaching down towards your hips. On an exhale, rotate towards your left leg. Your nose and your sternum are only at 10 degrees outside of your knee. The distance between your elbows and your head hasn't changed. Draw the abs in. Inhale, return to center, maintain the height. Exhale, rotate towards your right leg. Once again, nose and sternum align 10 degrees outside of the knee. The elbows are same distance to your face. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, you rotate. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, you rotate. Draw the abs in. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, you rotate. Draw the abs in. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, you rotate. Draw the abs in. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, control it down. Very good. Bring your hands and place your heels of your hands onto your hip bones. Extend your fingers to your pubic bone. Tuck your chin slightly in to maintain the length at the back of your neck. Your pelvis is in neutral, so those 3 bony landmarks are all aligned on the same plane. First, I want you to take a deep breath in and allow your belly to push into your hands. On an exhale, I want you to exhale all the air out, and I want you to keep your belly away from your hands. Now keep your belly away from your hands and take a deep breath in. So this time you're going to breathe into your ribcage. You're going to feel your ribcage expanding sideways. On an exhale, I want you to float one leg into a tabletop. And inhale, lower it down. Keep the belly away from your hands. We're going to alternate. Exhale, float the other leg into a tabletop. Inhale, lower that leg down. Keep your belly away from your hands. And exhale, float it up. Your hands are there for a feedback. So I want you to control the movement. Listen to your body and make sure that your pelvis doesn't tip right to left, nor does it tip forwards and backwards. You're drawing your abdominals away from your hands to keep your pelvis supple, stable. Your shoulders are pressing down into the mat in neutral position. Your ribs are soft on the mat. You're maintaining a length at the back of your neck. And exhale, float it up. Inhale to lower it down. Exhale, float it up. Focus on drawing the abs in. Lower it down. And exhale, float it up. Stay there. Make sure that this leg is truly 90 degrees in tabletop. So the knee is right above your hip bone. The shin is parallel to the floor. Lift the heels on the other leg, so just the toes are touching the mat. Keep your belly away from your hands. You can float your hands a little bit higher to around your belly button. Inhale there, exhale, switch. The legs in the air. Inhale to prepare, exhale, switch your legs in the air. Inhale there, exhale, switch your legs in the air. Make sure that the movement happens from your hip bone, not your knee. If you're just bending your knee, it will look like that. And if you do so, you're not actually going to work your abdominal muscles. You're just bending your knee. I want you to keep the 90 degrees angle between your shin bone and your thigh bone. And on exhale, switch the legs in the air. So your feet are actually landing quite far away from your bum. Draw the abs in, exhale, switch. Draw the abs in, exhale, switch. Draw the abs in, exhale, switch. Point your toes. Draw the abs in, exhale, switch. Go one more time on each side. And exhale, switch. Set one foot down, set other foot down. Very good. I just want you to get a rest for 2 seconds and then take a deep breath in and then exhale, bring one leg into a tabletop. Then inhale, exhale, draw the abs in, stabilize the pelvis, and then bring the other leg into a tabletop. Squeeze those legs together, zip the inner thighs. Once again, knees are right above your hip bone, so you've got true tabletop position. The shins are parallel to the floor, so they're probably a little bit lower than you think. Now I want you to bring your arms towards the ceiling, and I want you to plug your shoulder blades down to the mat. When you're ready, turn the palms towards your feet and slowly with control lower your arms by your ears without flaring your ribs out. So it will all depend from your shoulder range of motion. You may not necessarily touch the floor. I just want you to lower them. You may be here or you may be here. As long as the ribs are soft on the mat. You're not arching your back, you're not flaring your ribs. Inhale there. On an exhale, simultaneously, I want you to float your head, chest, press your arms by your sides like you're pressing something heavy. Your arms are parallel to the floor, your fingertips are reaching away from you. You're drawing your abs in, looking through your thighs. On an inhale, I want you to float your arms by your ears, maintain the height. On an exhale, slowly lower your head, chest, arms down to the floor. We go again. Breathe in, breathe out, float your head, chest, arms, pressing down. Keep looking through your thighs. Keep squeezing those legs together. Maintain the height. Inhale, float your arms by your ears. And lower it all the way down. 2 more like this. Inhaling, exhale, float your head, chest, arms, reaching down parallel to the floor. Maintain the height, float your arms by your ears, lower it down. Last one, inhale there. Exhale, float your head, chest, press your arms down. It's like you're pressing on something heavy. And inhale, start floating arms by your ears. Lower it all the way down. Very good. What I want you to do, bring your knees to your chest, hook them in. Feel the stretch in your lower back. You can rock yourself from side to side. Very good. Set one foot down, set other foot down. Roll yourself over to the side. Push yourself off the mat. And I want you to end up sitting with your legs in front of you. Very good. I want you to extend your left leg. And I want you to bring your right knee into your chest. Hug it in and grab your hands underneath your knee. Your elbows are sticking out. you have a little internal war between your leg and your arms. So your leg is pulling away from your arms, your leg is pulling down towards the mat, whereas your arms are pulling your leg towards your chest. Use the leg as a lever. Inhale there. On an exhale, draw your abs in. Tip your pelvis backwards, round your spine. Your collarbones are wide and open. You're not bearing your shoulders, your head in between your shoulders. And then you're going to start lowering your spine down towards the mat, drawing your abs in. And you're only going to come down as low as you can control it. So the leg is pressing away from your arms are pressing the leg in, and you're looking to stretch your lower back. And then you're gonna pull yourself all the way back up. 2 more times like this. Breathe in, breathe out, draw the abs in, round your lower back. Roll your spine all the way down towards the mat, bone by bone. Keep curling that tailbone between your legs. Keep reaching that pubic bone towards the ceiling. Inhale there, exhale, roll it all the way back up to sitting. 1 more time. We're looking to stretch the lumbar spine. Breathe in, breathe out, draw the abs in, tip your pelvis backwards. Look for rounding in your lower back. Keep your belly away from your thigh. Your foot is reaching towards the mat. Your arm are pressing that leg towards your chest. Inhale there, exhale, roll your spine all the way up. Very good. We're going to repeat it 3 times on the other leg. Once again, it is the internal fight between your leg and your arms. Your elbows are sticking out. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your collarbones are wide and open. Inhale there. Exhale, draw your abs in. Tip your pelvis backwards. Try rolling your spine down towards the mat, but your foot is reaching towards the mat. Your arms are trying to bring your thigh bone towards your chest. Inhale there. Exhale. Roll it all the way back up. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. Draw your abs in. Tip your pelvis back. Round your spine. Look for a stretch in your lower back. Your elbows are out. Your arms are super strong. Inhale, exhale, roll it back up. Last one. Inhale there. Exhale, draw the abs in. Tip your pelvis backwards. Look for a stretch in your lower spine. Your foot is reaching down towards the mat. Your arms are pressing your thigh bone towards your chest. And this time you're going to come all the way down to the mat, slowly with control. Very good. You're going to press the knee into your chest. You're going to roll your ankle in each direction. Focus for a second on your right leg. Your heel is pressing down into the mat. Your thigh bone is pressing down. You're opening up your hip flexors. You're going to grab the back of your leg. You're going to reach towards the ceiling. Roll it out in each direction. You may feel a bit of an electric current going through your leg, but that's fine. You're flossing your sciatic nerve. It's normal. Bring attention to your body on which side you're going to feel it stronger. When you're ready, flex that foot. I want that foot to be flexed. No matter is your knee bent or straight, the heel is right above your hip bone. Press your arms by your sides. Reach that heel towards the ceiling. The toes on the right leg are reaching away from you. You're drawing your abdominals in. You're pressing your arms down. On an inhale, I want you to bring the leg across your body, down, around, and up. And exhale across your body, and down, around, and up. And inhale for a circle, and exhale for a circle. And inhale for a circle. Keep drawing your abs in, and exhale for a circle. The heel is pressing down. The thigh bone is pressing down. 2 more. The arms are pressing down. You're flexing that foot. We're going to reverse. Inhale out, down, around, and up. When you bring your leg out and you feel like your right hip wants to lift off the floor, press it down and don't bring that leg as far out. Down, around, and up. And out, down, around, and up. And exhale for a circle. And inhale for a circle. We've got 2 more. And very good. Bend the knee. Pull it into your chest. Stretch it out. Extend it towards the mat. Switch your legs. Right knee goes towards your chest. Pull it in and roll your ankle in each direction. Before you extend the leg towards the ceiling, focus on the left leg. That's the leg which stabilizes you. The heel is pressing down, the thigh bone's pressing down. You're drawing the abdominals in. Extend that leg towards the ceiling. Roll the ankle in each direction. Point and flex and point and flex. When you're ready, keep it flexed. Arms go by your sides. Inhaling across your body down, around and up. And exhale across your body down, around and up. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reverse. Out, down, across and up. And exhale for a circle. And inhale for a circle. Just focus on stabilizing your body. That moving leg is just a distraction. Last one. Very good. Bend the knee, hug it in, stretch it out. Very good. Now what I'm going to ask you to do, bring the other leg into your chest. Start rocking yourself forwards and backwards until you rock yourself up to sitting. Very good. Once you're here, I want you to sit off your sit bones. Make sure you've got a mat from behind you. You're pressing your stomach away from your thigh bones. You're going to bring your legs into a tabletop. Your hands are underneath your knees. You're pressing the elbows down towards your thighs. Your collarbones are wide and open. On an inhale, you're going to roll back to the tops of your shoulder blades. Never head or neck. On an exhale, you're going to return to balance. Very good. So we're going to go inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to roll back. Exhale to roll forward. 2 more. Inhale to roll back. Exhale to roll forward. Don't let go of your abdominals. Inhale to roll back. Exhale to roll forward. Set one foot down. Set other foot down. Extend your legs and flex your feet. Your legs are hip distance apart. I want you to sit as tall as you possibly can. If you find it difficult to sit tall, bend your knees and see, does it make it easier? Let me just move my mat. Sorry, my mat says slide it with me. Bend your knees and see, does that make it any easier? If not, take a little hand towel or a block and place it underneath your bum so you can sit taller. By sitting taller, it's much easier for you to keep your pelvis in neutral and find your back extensors to keep your back nice and flat in its neutral position. Your feet are flexed. You're reaching through the heels towards the wall in front of you. You're going to bring your arms in front of you. Elbows are extended. Palms facing each other. You're looking for the length of the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Chin goes forwards. Round your spine. Draw your abs in. Visualize you've got an ice cold ball between your thighs. You're drawing your abdominals away from that ball and you're reaching in between your legs. Flex your feet. Inhale there. Exhale, roll your spine all the way back up. Visualize like you are sitting against a wall. Inhale there, scoop your abs out of your waist. Exhale, chin goes forward. Round your spine, draw your abs in, reach in between your legs. Pause there for a second. What I want you to think about, your arms, your fingertips and your heels are reaching away from you. I'm there with you. I've hooked my arm around your waist and I'm pulling you backwards like a ragged doll. Inhale there. Exhale, roll your spine all the way back up against that imaginary wall. Scooping your waist out of your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Chin goes forward. You're rounding your upper back, middle back. Scooping your abs up and over that ball. Inhale there. And exhale, roll your spine all the way back up to sitting. Relax your arms, very good. Now I want you to come to laying on your side. Your bottom arm is extended, but it's aligned with the body. Palm is facing the ceiling. Your head is resting on top of your arm. Your shoulders and your hips are aligned in the same straight line. Now your hips are stacked one on top of another. So your top hip bone is right above your bottom hip bone. You maintain a little gap underneath your lower waist. Now squeeze those legs together. And I want you to bring your legs slightly forward. So when you look down, you can see your feet. Very good. Inhale there. Your top arm is just resting in front of you for support. Inhale and float your legs right above the mat. On an exhale, I want you to focus on tipping your pelvis to the side and bringing your top hip to your bottom rib and float your legs a little bit higher. And on inhale, I want you to slowly lower it down. So on an exhale, you're focusing on pressing your lower waist into the mat to tip your pelvis on its side, and the legs will reach up. Draw the abs in. Curl the tailbone between your legs, and on inhale, slowly with control, lower it down. We go again. Exhale, draw the abs in. Float your legs up, 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 up. And inhale, slowly lower it down. We go 2 more. And exhale, float it up, 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 up. Inhale, lower it down. And again, exhale, float it up, 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 up. Draw the abs in, reach with your toes. And inhale, lower it all the way down. Very good. Roll yourself over to your tummy. Perfect. Rest your forehead down on top of your hands. Relax your body. Now on an inhale, I want you to draw the abdominals away from the mat. Think about belly button reaching towards your spine. And by doing so, you're curling your pubic bone and anchoring it to the mat. So you're lengthening your lower back. Now the tops of your feet are pressing into the mat, so the back of your legs is strong. I want you to press your elbows down to the mat. And I want you to think like you're dragging the elbows down towards your hips. And just notice what that does to your shoulders. Float your forehead just right above your hands. Tuck your chin slightly in. So you're looking for the length at the back of your neck. The other way to think about it, I'm there with you. I place my hands behind your ears and I'm pulling your head out of your shoulders. Now, on an inhale, I want you to float your head and chest forwards and upwards. Push your chest bone forwards. Look for your upper back extensors. And on exhale, I want you to lower it down. It's a tiny movement. Keep drawing your abdominals in. Pubic bone is anchored to the mat. Inhaling, float your head and chest forwards and upwards. And exhale, lower it down. And again, inhaling, we go up. Stay there. This time I want you to circle your arms around. Press your hands into your hips. Reach the back of your arms towards the ceiling. With your fingertips, you're reaching down towards your toes. Notice what it does for your shoulders. It opens up your chest and pulling your chest forwards and upwards. And on exhale, I want you to lower it down. Keep the energy through your arms. Inhale, we go up. And exhale, lower it down. And again, inhale, we go up. And exhale, lower it down. Last one, we go up. Reach those fingertips down towards your toes. Press those arms towards the ceiling. Feel the back of your arms working. The back of your neck is really long. You're drawing your abdominals in. The pubic bone is anchored to the mat. And exhale, lower it down. Bring your hands by your ribs. Lift your bum up into a rest pose. Stretch the back. Inhale. and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Very good. Lift your bum up and allowing yourself against the edge of your mat on the other side. So we're gonna do the other side lift. Now your bottom arm is aligned with your body. So it's not in front of you, it's aligned with your hips and your shoulders. You are tucking your tailbone between your legs. You're bringing your legs slightly forwards. Your top hip bone is right above your bottom hip bone and you maintain a little gap underneath your lower waist. Top arms on the floor for support. Your head is resting on your arm. Your neck is long. Inhale, float your both legs right off the mat, an inch off the mat. Draw the abs in, tuck the tailbone between your legs. Exhale. Focus on pressing your middle waist into the mat and tipping your pelvis towards your bottom ribs, and reach your toes as high as you can. On an inhale, control it down. The pelvis returns to neutral. You lift your lower waist off the mat. And exhale, we go up. Draw the abs in. Tuck the tailbone between your legs. And inhale, control it down. And again, exhale, we go up, 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 up. Draw the abs in. And inhale, control it down. And again, exhale, we go up, 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 up. Inhale, control it down. Last one, exhale, we go up, 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 up. It's a long exhale. Focus on pressing the waist down, tipping the pelvis on a side so the legs go up. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. And inhale, control it all the way down. Very good. Roll yourself onto your front. Then bring your knees apart, feet together, and sit your bum down. Focus on lowering your chest towards the floor. Your back is super straight. If your bum can't touch the feet, that's okay. I'd rather you to have your bum lifted. Chest reaching down to the floor. Arms stretched out. Look for a stretch in between your shoulder blades. It's like you're pressing your armpits down to the floor. And breathe. When you're ready, start slowly gliding your hands towards your knees, stacking your spine one on top of another. Bring your knees together and sit really tall. Roll your shoulders back a few times and roll your shoulders forwards. Thank you so much, and we are done. Hopefully I see you again. Bye.